should hit like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff.
And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight end right. Hey, boys, we got 4.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Shedding defenders at the 15. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Gun.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10, Newton again. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
On the ball.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Gun.
In the red zone now, Newton. Throwing it around incomplete. That's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice connection here with Ian Thomas, the rookie out of Indiana. And he's one of those guys that I truly believe his best football is ahead of him. Always has been a consistent blocker. His receiving gets better and better. 2017 with IU, he was terrific. And now, he gives a great addition to the Carolina Panthers passing game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. On that first drive, these guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, guys, check me out. Set. Wide 80. Slam. 52. 35.
Carry for Adrian Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
3 down.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. This one caught by Crowder. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown. You know, I mean, we're just getting started.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now Newton on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. All the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down to lose.
Just 1 second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers.
Moving down to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes. So maybe you get on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, just go ahead and be losing the football.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. This Carolina D was 3rd in the NFL in sacks last year.
And sometimes that surprises people when they hear that, because who's the dominant pass rusher that you think of putting up double-digit sacks? They do it collectively as a unit and get to the quarterback.
Try to lay one up deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. And this pitch, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
First down throw for Newton. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I.
Fight to the 3. Fight to the 3.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Travaris Cadet, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. You know, the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, practicing that color jersey all year, not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Now a first down throw to Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Steps away to his left, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Man left. Hey, we got 3 down.
On 3rd down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Dante Jackson, the first of his career. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. Baby. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the nation. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over.
Yeah, what you also have to go against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time, still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to force everything either.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs, but the best backs that made it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, this
What's
is
going
not,
on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this...
They found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Trying to get into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
So out now come the Redskins.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Odd, 5 down.
Fake here on first down. And McCoy loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. The Panthers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
4 down. Do some. Express. Hey. Buzz. Great. Be ready.
Now Newton. That's caught. It's Thomas. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Moore.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no, I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros, ain't no but no jump me slipping, I'm infinitely big through the Genesis. Yeah, presidents, drop a gem on there. I'm being on nerve, these the last days. Blow your get money, quiet storm, have it thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, Ole Green is the